think I should be able to support my fiance on the aspect of the wedding and all. As a lady, it's really necessary to be very, very financially stable before you get married. It has some negative parts and some positive parts, But I'll say the positive part too is, which one is higher? Is it the negative part or the positive
for
part?
me, I think it's the positive part, like the positive perspective for me. Something about me is positivity always looking at the brighter side. Always looking at, okay, what if it actually turned out to be very, very like productive. Now, my own individual, like personal perspective to this thing in finances is that a lady should be financially stable before like going into marriage. Because honestly we've seen so many things on social media, most especially so many ladies depend on their family to cater for the wedding event, and even most especially their partner, not only about wedding events now, even their own bills, their responsibilities, so far that when you enter a relationship that's leading to marriage. There are some ladies that just believe that once they're in a relationship with a guy, you don't understand. I am the guy's responsibility.
Exactly,
you understand? Like they believe that I'm the guy's responsibility, so the guy should be responsible for every of my bills, and they carry the same mentality into marriage, and they expect that the guy always have to show up. The husband has to show up for their bills. In this generation, Gen Z generation, I don't think so. Although, like for me, actually, I believe that you should be financially stable, provide for yourself, sort your bills. Whatever the guy brings to the table should be an additional. You should not like depend on the ladies or the guy's money. What if the guy lost his job? What if something happens? What happens to you? Fatima, okay.
I prefer like depending on the guy. Wow. You have to like it. Ordinarily, it's what we all want is it differs ordinarily. But to me, I prefer depending on the guy.
Okay.
Because there are some situations where jealousy might come in, or maybe we might already, I don't know how to put it though, but we might already have a discussion on what to talk about, or what we both want, or what we don't want.
Depending on a guy is really not okay. I've seen a married couple, for example, the husband established for the wife, like he opened a supermarket for the wife, and whenever they have an argument at home, the man will go and lock the shop up.
Can you imagine?
Like, it's
wow.
To me, it's not really okay.
Wow.
Be a woman of yourself, be dependent, like be financially stable, and as a lady, as a woman, as a mother to be, you should be able to support your husband. Even like she said, if your husband lost his job and was like, I want to start up a business and all, but he's not really financially stable at the moment, you should be able to add for him, like give him some support, like
as in like the Bible says that you are his helpmeet.
Exactly.
Be an helpmeet indeed, but I feel like you want to say it in your own word, Fatima.
There are some negative sides to it.
Okay.
From the negative sides, the man might think that this woman is overdoing than herself,
overdoing things and making the guy insecure.
Yeah, from the start.
That's the guy's problem, not the ladies. I feel like it's the guy's problem, because of course, obviously, there are so many guys that are so insecure of their partner, especially their wife success. There are guys that are so like they feel like it's an insult on their ego when they cannot provide for their family. You understand? And if the lady now starts providing, if the wife in question start doing the guy's responsibility, they feel insecure and jealous, and they might. That was what happened to Osinachi's case. Minister Osinachi at this church, Dunamis International. That was what happened. Like the woman in question is a successful music artist, a Christian gospel artist. Exactly. And what happened? What we had on social media is that the husband is always like insecure, jealous of the woman's progress, and as a result of that, it does not even allow the woman to live her best life. Like, it does not allow the woman to actually, like, how do I put it now? It does not allow the woman to fulfill her purpose, like to really live like the life that she was supposed to live fully. She's always been limited according to records and some things that people say. They were like, the guy, there's some ministration that the woman was supposed to show up for, but because the husband said no, then no, it is. So it kind of limits the woman's ability to succeed in her career, in some ways. So I feel like guys should just deal with their insecurities. It has nothing to do with the lady, because either ways the ladies will always, like, the wife is successful, and I feel like the success of the wife should be the joy of the husband. So
well, to me, both parties should be financially stable. There was a woman that came to my church one day, and she was like, before she got married, she wanted to get a car, and her mother was like, oh, if you get this car, you won't see good husband. Or everyone that will be after you be after your money. And she was like, no, to me, if I don't have my personal car, people that walk up to me will be like, a roadside mechanic, or you grab now. But if I'm really okay and a guy sees me, someone that will approach me will be someone at my own level, not someone below
someone
me.
that has a healthy self-esteem.
Exactly. To me, being financially stable as a lady is really, really important.
But you might be thinking of being financially stable right now, but in the future you don't know what you're going to become. You get?
That's true. That's true.
Well, I feel
but
for
you
me,
have to work for it.
You don't know
you work towards it. Just planning. Most people will plan. We really plan a lot without making movement. So to achieve what you actually have been thinking of or what you've been dreaming of, I guess you have to work hard to achieve it. The future might not favor you, but to some extent, I guess your own determination to matters.
Actually, personally, I feel like whatever you're going to become in the future is a reflection of what is happening to you
right now.
For you?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
That's my plan was not to be like this right now.
The thing is that you see something about individual plan. Of course, if we are going to go by what we plan to be in few years, if I look back, I would say, my dear, I should be studying masters by now.
Yeah.
You understand? But I feel like your personal, like, what you would be in the future, you understand, your present situation should be a reflection of that. Now, few years back, I said, okay, I should be here, I should do this and that. Of course, I've not achieved it, but I'm on my way to achieve it. Do you understand? So if to next year, I'm on my way to achieving it. So it does not, like, I know what is going to happen to me in the future. It can be predictable. You don't know, but you can. It's predictable.
It's like this. It's not predictable. There are some people that they'll be on their bed 247 and they'll be there planning that, okay, in the next 5 years I want to be this, I want to be that, and right now you're on your bed sleeping or pressing phone or watching TikTok, looking at all those people living large, and they'll be like, one day I want to be like them, I want to live like this, I want to live like that, but you're not working towards it. As she said, a reflection of you,
like your present situation, of course,
reflection of
what you will be in the future. So that's it for me, honestly. And like she said about sleeping on bed, there are two perspectives to it. You can dream that you want to become something, but you are not making effort to becoming it. That's the first one. Now the second one is you are dreaming to become a particular thing and you're working towards it. You will get it.
Yeah,
you will get it.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was having a discussion with a friend of mine over the weekend, and they said something. They said, Tolu, where are you working now? So I told them where I'm working. They were like, it's something you always have flair for. So they already saw it coming. It wasn't like a surprise.
Yes.
Do you understand? So there is always like a work towards what is going to happen in the future. Of course, future can be predictable, but it's not 100%.
One,
it's not 100%.
It does not just happen.
Of course, it doesn't.
Start from somewhere.
So back to our discussion
of financial. Of course, we've actually deviated from that. So regarding the finances now, personally, I think both parties need to, both the male and the female, they need to like be financially stable. Honestly, it takes, there are different pressure from different perspective from the society, and the society would actually expect that at this particular age you should get married, but there are people that at that particular age they're not financially ready, like they're not financially ready. Apart from financial stability, mental stability, this our generation, Gen Z generation to be precise, we know what mental health is all about. We know how important it is, to us and to live a healthy life. So it's not just about financial stability alone. Mental stability is also part. You understand? So at some particular age, people will be like, when you are 25, you should have gotten married. Before you are 30, you should have 2 kids. And what if the lady now tell you that, my dear, I'm not mentally ready or financially ready to actually keep. Yes, there is a particular YouTube series I'm watching presently, Game On. I don't know if you guys watched Game On. No. Game On YouTube. Now, presently, they are married though. It's a young couples. They just got married. They've been married for 4 years. Let me say they've been married for 4 years. And what happened to them was that they are not financially ready to take care of children. Do you understand? Yeah. So I'm talking from the financial part now, that it's very important. You don't just give birth. You don't just give birth and you expect that things will happen, they will take care of themselves, situation with them. No, you have to be financially ready to take care of them. But before we continue this conversation, we'd like to go on a break. Do you want to stay tuned? We'll be right back. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, I'm Tolupe Akinyemi, but you can call me Tolu, of course.
Yes, of course. And I am Fatima Falabi.
I'm Joy Akila.
Everyone, I am Victoria Adediji, but you can always call me Toria.
We are here to give you an amazing show.
And this is
Ladies Chat. Guys, welcome back and to our discussion about financial stability, and we also moved from financial stability to mental stability. Like when someone asks me to, like, are you like ready to get married, and I just laugh. My reaction is always laughing because why? I'm married. Oh no. So before moving to the mental stability, let's hear from Fatima about the financial stability. You still believe that like a woman should actually depend on their man, like husband? God.
Like someone told me a story like that. A woman got married. She was very, very rich. Then she got married to a man. The man lied about the job he had. Maybe he was sacked, something like that happened. So on the long line, the man, he was using the woman. He was exploiting, extorting money from the woman. The woman paid for everything, the events of their marriage, everything. Then later on the long line, the man tried to poison the woman, and I can't remember the story well, though they are still fighting or they are going to court, something like that right now. So
wow, that's the I just remembered.
That's why before we were moving on, I said it has negative parts and positive parts. Though the positive part might be higher, to me it's really higher than the negative parts.
Okay.
It's 1 in 100. What's it called?
This girl likes money.
We'll go to bank together and confirm. Like it should be 50%. Okay. And so before getting married, it's not really okay for you to be like okay than your husband. You grab what I'm saying? Like it should be like 60-40.
I don't understand.
Like to me, some ladies, when they have money, they tend to have pride.
Yeah, there's always that pride. Like,
so
I think that was why God said the woman should submit to the
husband. But in this situation, some guys don't want to marry a liability. If you ask on 80% of guys out there, they'll be like, I don't want to marry someone that will be a liability to me. So you need to work hard. You need to confirm. Just confirm is the thing. Confirm very well before you move with someone. You can't just get to marry someone that, okay, he said he has a job and you don't know what kind of job he's doing.
Okay, and now I have a scenario for you guys. Now, that scenario actually, like what you said, remind me of a particular scenario, and it's a video I saw on Instagram. You see, that particular lady needs your advice. Now,
Okay.
the lady said, she has a man, and the man loves her so much. Like, the man is is always emotionally there for her. You know, she loves her so much. Everything about her, the man is so supportive of her dreams, her ambitions. You know, the man is just everything you could dream of. You know, every woman's dream. But there is a but. The but is that the guy does not have direction. Yeah, this is a real life event. I'm telling you. Like, he does not have a purpose. He does not have what he's doing.
Okay.
The only thing he's doing with his life is to support that lady. Now, the situation is that the lady needs love. You understand? But the lady is focused and is purposeful. She's purposeful, of course. But the lady needs love. The lady is she's comfortable providing for the guy. For the guy, because the guy is there to always support her and also provide emotional whenever support whenever she needs one. So now she's confused of what, general saying. People would say that the man should provide for the family. The man should be there. At least if he's not there, at least be there to some extent. Now she's not confused of should I let this guy go because he's not providing at all, but is emotionally there for her. He loves her 100%, but she's not asking for the audience opinion that should she go on to get married to this man, knowing for the fact that he might not be financially responsible for the family. She can cater for that.
To me, I will tell her to let the man go, to let go of the man. How is she 100% sure that this guy truly loves her? That the guy in question is not just after her money.
What a sign of support. Supporting her dreams and ambitions.
It does not matter. He is supporting because he's gaining something. The lady is providing for his needs, right?
Victoria, you can't be sure if it's like that.
Now, I'm just saying how is she so sure that the guy loves her 100%? If the guy
soulmate, Fatima, don't bring that soulmate.
Yes, you can't tell.
There's no soulmate anywhere.
Which soulmate you not financially provide for
anywhere?
See, there is a statement that I think one of my mentors used to say is that if a guy loves you, he will spend on you. So if you say you love me and you're not spending on me, see, please. Let's discuss what's going on. What's going on? Go and work.
Go and work.
Go and money. On the long run, you might support that man.
Exactly.
So
that's what I was to say. You can. The lady
not that you shouldn't. Not that you let go of that man like that.
No, the lady can actually give the man some amount
to
start up a business and see
like
if
that.
it goes. And if the man embezzles the money, that is not
that's
the
a
man
red line.
is just after the lady's
Red
money.
line.
See, for me, actually, saying that a woman should invest in a man is a different topic entirely.
Really? Yeah, it is.
Wait, where are his families? Excuse me.
The families too might not be financially
stable. I'm God sent.
Yeah, you can be his God sent, and the man family might not be financially stable too. So the lady should at least give him some amount to start up something.
In this generation,
yes.
She doesn't want to let the man go.
Like
she doesn't want the guy to go. So at least she should invest
like that somewhere
and see where it leads.
But you see the rate of divorce on social media and even in real life now. So it is well, Sha, but you guys said you should give it a try.
Yes.
At least a level of doubt. It is well, but me, my own opinion is that, my God, if you love me, you will spend on me. So please, if you love me, love, like they used to say that in relationship, what that makes relationship and marriage sweet is
money.
It's money. Money is like
money is like 80%.
Exactly, money is like 80% of everything. So, in conclusion, you see, this particular topic, there are two sides to it. There are guys, especially those lucky guys. Sorry for saying lucky, but men generally, there are some men out there that would want to extort people's money, especially women's money. They know that these women are successful, they are balanced, and they know that all they need is love and affection, and they will give it to them, and they will collect their money and go. So my own advice is that don't be too extreme. So far you are making money, also try to like look at the marriage part. Just like learn to balance things. Don't be too extreme on both sides. What do you have to say before we leave?
To me, I will say you pray about it.
Okay.
Prayer is a key point too. So in anything you do, you need prayer. Prayer matters a lot.
Fatima?
Same here. Pray about it.
All right. So that will be the end of